in Syracuse for the Crunch and the Senators. 3-1 Syracuse leads. Fans of all ages in the house. And our guest now, Gabriel Dumont, knows a thing or two about youngsters of all ages. Second baby born just a few days ago. Congratulations. How's little Lucas doing?
Well, thank you. He's been doing good. He's good.
Oh, that's great. Hey, welcome back to Syracuse, Gabriel. We know that when you get called up back in January, it's hard to know how long you might stick with the Tampa Bay Lightning. What was it like for you to not only get called up with the Bolts and then stay there?
It was good, man. It was a good time. You know, I was able to get in the lineup really early as soon as I got there, and obviously things kind of clicked for me, and I was able to stick up there, like you said. So it was good. It was a good season.
Well, 39 games with the Tampa Bay Lightning in your first season with this organization. That's about double the number of games you've actually played in Syracuse. But what was it like for you to find that niche? Face-offs, of course, your specialty. What was it like? When did you feel that you really got comfortable in the National Hockey League with the Lightning?
You know, it was just a question of a couple of games, get the nerves out of there, and then after that, I was fine. It was, you know, the coaching staff there, and especially my teammates too. Everybody was really good with me, really helpful, and they just helped me feel like at home right away. So it was really good.
February 7th, you score that goal against the Kings. I know that in this sport, so many little things are lost, but those goals are memorable. What do you remember about that game on February 7th?
You know, we were playing really good hockey. I think it was my 10th game with the Lightning, and we were playing really good hockey to fourth line, and we were doing good things, but we just couldn't seem to buy one. And then finally, this one went in. It was a relief. It was a relief for the whole line. I think as soon as I scored, like I looked at Seti Paquette and JT Brown, and then everybody was just so relieved that we finally put one in, and after that we were able to score a few more, so it was good.
And you guys had such an incredible run going from last place in the conference to just a point or two away from the Stanley Cup playoffs. I wonder here in the last few days, when you have had so many great opportunities in Tampa, the birth of your son, and then all of a sudden to come to a team where you haven't been in a few months. What have the last few days been like for you?
It's been kind of crazy. I mean, the team was good enough to give me a few days to go back home, and I actually seen my baby about 2.5 days since he's born 2 weeks ago. So it's been kind of crazy, a lot of traveling, but it's all worth it, and I'm happy to be back.
You, along with several other guys coming to the Crunch, 7 players were sent down. A couple more are trying to come back from injury. This looks like a stacked lineup. What do you think about the way that the Syracuse Crunch look right now with a couple games to go?
I mean, of course, every element is there for us to be a good team. Now we just got to put it together for sure. It's going to be a little bit of adjustment for all the guys that came back playing with new guys and playing in a different team and stuff like that. But it's good that we get those few games before the playoffs that we can adjust our game back to the game plan here and make sure everything is ready to go full cylinder on the first game of playoff.
Introducing yourself to some of these guys, McKenna is new, Fraze is new. You've got plenty of new guys on in the roster here. But Gabriel, this is an important game today. You're trying to keep pace to win a division championship, 1 point behind the Toronto Marlies. What do you think about how the Crunch are playing here tonight?
You know what? It hasn't been our best hockey. We're kind of a little sloppy right now, but I think the effort is there. It's just a question, like I said, things are a little out of sync right now with different guys in the lineup and stuff. But I think, like I said, it's good to have these 2 games to all get back together and then get everything going before playoffs.
Syracuse still in the lead, 3-1, going to the 3rd. Gabriel Dumont, thanks so much for your time here today. Welcome back to Syracuse, and again, congratulations to your family.
Thank you.
That's Gabriel Dumont, number 40 for the Crunch. 10 points in 20 games with Syracuse, along with 4 points in 39 games with Tampa Bay this year. His first in the Lightning organization. We'll be right back.